If I couldn't describe my high school journey in one word, it would be roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
I never imagined the amount of opportunity that they give here.
That I would become the person I am today.
I felt like I could connect with everyone in my own unique way.
Immediately joined every club imaginable.
I never imagined how much I'd travel and how much I would get such a grand opportunity.
Go out and travel and see things and experience different kinds of things. I felt like options really captured that for me.
Hi, I'm Elise Casada.
Hi, I'm Zahira Awad.
Hi, I'm Isabella Ferrer Fuentes.
I am Raymond Oma.
Hi, my name is Roxanne Lucero Velasco.
Hi, my name is Osvaldo Ayon.
I'm Claudette Ramirez.
Hi, I'm Elena Garvin.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Sorto.
Hi, my name is Emily Guzman.
Hi, my name is Sean Helen.
Hi, I'm Esme Lopez, class of 2026.
Class of 2026.
Class of 2026.
And this is my story.
This is my story.
And this is my story.
When I decided to come to Options for Youth, it was right after COVID. So I was looking for something online, something that I could manage on my own, because online classes in another school, they just weren't cutting it.
I was not doing good at all. I was failing my classes. I wasn't paying attention. Of course, I had found out that I was going to be a young father. I ended up switching here, which was the best decision I could possibly do.
I went to traditional school throughout all of my education. Once my sophomore year hit, I began to just shift my passions, my desires, the things that I wanted to pursue, and sort of my mentality as well. It all began to really shift, and I began to realize that there are bigger things and I can do more with my time. And so that's when I told my mom, I was like, I think it's time for me to go to a school, to be a part of a program where I'm gonna be able to have that independence.
My parents finally took me out. I was really depressed and just a lot of stuff was happening for me. I never really felt supported by the people I was around. So when they pulled me out, everything just shifted.
So my cousins went to a center. Dad was like, why don't you just join here?
There is no limit here at Options.
It's really easy, it's buy your own work, buy your own time.
Since starting at Options for Youth, I became more open to the world around me.
The independence, the staff. Something that stood out was the teachers, especially my teachers. They were very welcoming. Because of them, I would say, because of my counselors and because of my teachers, I'm here today.
A teacher and staff member that made a huge impact on me would be my teacher, Miss Sierra, and my counselor, Miss Jimenez. They were such an important part of my journey, and their constant support and belief in me never wavered, and for that, I just want to thank them.
My teacher, Mr. C, he's really encouraged me to show people who I really am.
Miss Allison.
Miss Condens.
Miss Jimenez, she was really nice to me.
Tiffany Randolph, which is my homeroom teacher. She always telling me I need to be on my stuff and do my schoolwork on time.
I would like to thank and shout out my parents because they have been such an amazing support system for me.
My mom, she was my biggest supporter.
My mom, she pushed me to not give up and heard me when I needed someone to cry out to.
Something I discovered about myself is my voice. When I was younger, I was very quiet, I was very introverted. But once I got here to Options, I started to try out new things, join different clubs.
I became motivated to just put myself out there.
I can get things done when I put my mind to it.
I'm really proud of myself for finishing high school early.
Me pushing myself to graduate.
Being able to put myself in a better position and being able to open doors for me that I never thought once I was able to open.
So memory with Options for Youth I never forgot was my Scandinavia Pathways trip. It really changed my worldview on how the rest of the world looks like.
My trip to New York, and it was a journey that made me step out of my comfort zone.
The big one was my trip to New York. To really just go out there and just see life in different people's perspectives. I really felt like I could find myself, and I really did.
Graduating today means to me that this is the beginning of my story and that there's so much more.
It's one of the greatest accomplishments before I go into adulthood, before I step into who I'm becoming.
A dream or goal I'm excited about. I also discovered I had a passion for writing. I feel like there's a lot of things in my mind that I'd like to share.
I will be double majoring in political science and business.
Be a pastry assistant.
Become a pharmacist.
Civil engineering.
Mechanical engineering.
Business administration.
Becoming a trauma nurse.
Detective, a paramedic, or a firefighter.
Live everywhere, make new memories, have new experiences.
Congratulations, class of 2026.
We've come so far.
I'm really proud of every single one of you guys.
I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm just so glad that we made it.
Class of 2026, we're just getting started.
Thank you, Options for Youth.
Thank you, Options for Youth.
I made it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it!
We did it! Yay!